Relationship TV. Tell me your name and where you're from.
I'm Brianna from New York.
You from New York?
Yes.
Where in New York you from?
From Queens.
I'm from New York too, but I'm from the Bronx.
Okay, okay.
Are you in a relationship?
I am.
Okay. How long was your longest relationship?
My longest relationship, 2 years.
2 years. Wow, that's a long time. Are you guys still together?
No.
Okay. I mean, that's unfortunate.
Somebody new.
Okay. All right. All right. So I'm gonna ask you a few questions. Okay.
Yeah.
In a relationship, right? What is more important, money or sex?
Money or sex? What is more important? That's a good question. I would say the sex is more important. It's more about the physical connection, the emotional connection, the spiritual connection, mental connection, rather than the money. You sometimes you find yourself with people that don't have money.
Okay. So money is more important. Is that what you're saying?
I would say the sex is more important. The
For you?
connection, yeah.
Okay. All right. So in a relationship, what's more important, money or sex?
Money,
Why money?
because we could do things with that.
I'm gonna go ahead and say the sex, cause I could deal. Okay, we could get some money later on, but the sex gotta be good. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause that's gonna keep it going.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's gonna
Okay.
keep it
In a relationship, right? What is more important in a relationship, money or sex?
Sex.
Why is sex more important?
Because, I mean, I guess it kind of depends on who you are. But for me personally, I believe that money comes and goes all the time. You know, kind of like the sex, the passion is still there. And you have to keep that alive to kind of keep the relationship going. It's kind of like assuring the other person that you're with them and you love them. You know, it's not just like for the feeling. It's not just for the act. It's an act of passion. You know what I mean?
So basically, you're gonna pick money over sex. I mean, sex over money in a relationship.
Correct.
Okay, you know what? Okay, let me rephrase the question and ask you this way. So now you have two guys, right? They both like you, right? One of them has all the money in the world. He's rich, filthy rich. You know what I mean? Let's say you want an airplane, he's gonna buy it for you. You want an island, he's gonna buy it for. But his sex is nothing to write home about. Well, sex is really whack, like shitty. Now you have the other one who gives you the best sex in the world. You get what I mean? He's gonna take you off your feet. However, he's broke. He's not ambitious. So between these two guys, who would you rather?
The second one, I can make my own money.
Exactly. So that means money is more important to you in a relationship.
No, I'm choosing the second one.
The second one is the one who has better sex. The first one has all the money.
There you go. I don't need his money.
So basically, sex is more important for you, right?
Yeah, of course.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
For me, it's the sex. It's definitely the sex for me. I got my own money, baby. But if you can't do me well, I'm going to cheat on you or it's going to be over.
Neither.
Why not? If you have to pick between money or sex, which one would you rather? Money or sex?
I mean, neither. I have to pick
Yeah.
money
Why money?
because without money, like you can't pay the bills and live your life and be happy. I mean, you could be happy without money, but
In a relationship, right? What's more important in a relationship, the money or sex?
Sex,
Why sex?
because that matters. Money is nothing if you're not happy with money.
What about you? What's more important in a relationship, money or sex?
Money,
Money. Why money?
cause you know what I mean. For a relationship to work, you need money. I believe.
I mean, listen, I agree too. All right, moving on. So let me ask you, so in a relationship, right? What's more important, money or sex?
Sex.
Why sex? Why not money?
Because sex is more intimate.
What about you?
I say sex too.
So sex more important in a relationship? Right? What's more important, the money or the sex?
Sex.
Sex more important? How is that? So I mean, do you want to have sex and be broke?
Yes.
You want to have sex and be broke. So wait, so you're gonna pick sex, then after sex, then you're broke, empty pocket, no money.
I got my own money, so sex.
It's usually money. I would say that people dissolve relationships over. For me, it's not money. That's not an issue for me. It's the sex. Definitely sex, I would say.
So who cheat more in your relationship, men or women?
Men.
Women.
Men.
Women.
Men.
Why do you?
Men.
Hold on.
honey.
Women.
Men.
Hold on,
We
hold
just
on.
smarter.
No, they
Hold
just
on.
they sensitive about it. No, y'all-
Hold on. Why do you think women cheat more? I mean,
Because they feel as though, like she said, they smarter than us, so they think we dumb. They just gotta make us feel dumb to make us feel bad.
and why do you think men cheat more?
Because they dogs. They dirty dogs.
Why do you think men?
It's nature, man. It's nature, I guess.
Okay, so between men and women, who's a better cheater? Who cheats better, men or women?
I think women.
Think women should better?
Yeah.
Why? I mean, why do you say that?
Um, I think that women pay attention to details, and it's they hide it better because the men start nervous. When they cheat, they become very nervous and make mistakes. Like they don't pay attention to details. Women very good at details.
I'll say both.
Why do you think it's both?
I can say both men and women. I hear about different relationships with men and women, so I'll say both.
So who cheat more, men or women?
You cheating? I think both. I think women.
Women? Why do you think women?
Um, they sneaky, man. These women sneaky these days. You know, I gotta watch her every move and everything she do. They sneaky.
So who's a better cheater, men or women?
Women,
Why do you think women are better?
because they know how to hide things. Men are sloppy.
What about you, sir?
Same. I believe the same.
All right. So who's a better cheater, men or women?
Women,
Why do you think women are better?
because they know how to hide things. Men are sloppy.
What about you, sir?
Same. I believe the same.
So the question is, who cheats more in a relationship, man or woman?
Women.
Why women?
Nah, it's them girls. They be doing it. It's the men. They be cheating. The men. We emotional.
She getting prepped for the answers. Her partnership is real.
Girls, cause when girls cheat, like they be so fed up, they gonna start cheating the right way. Like they gonna dogs men.
I think boys. They sneaky. Yeah.
I'm sneaky. What you think?
Girls, hands down, girls.
Why you think so?
Girls have a poker face. Girls can keep a straight face. Girls can lie about pregnancy for 9 months. So if somebody can lie for 9 months about carrying another human being, yeah, that's the real MVP. They the goats.
So who cheats more in a relationship, man or women?
I think men for the most part because we're so emotional. So I would say men do.
Okay, that's great. That's great.
When we cheat, it's out of pure emotion majority of the time. If something that's maybe lacking. So
Right? Who cheats more, men or women?
Men.
Why do you think men cheat more?
I think that's their nature.
So
You know, and it's a stereotype. Also, I feel like they have to follow the stereotype, or you have like you have guys your own meetings and you teach each other that's the way to go.
so who's a better cheater, men or women?
Women.
Why do you think women cheat better?
I think because they don't cheat much, they worry it, and I think if they're not in the fulfilling relationship, maybe because of the kid, it's not. It's not my case. I've never experienced that, but I've seen people like that. I think if they have no relationship, if they don't have hope for relationship, they have to do it.
Okay, let's say you're married and your partner comes up to you and say he wants to spice things up, okay? And you guys want to, have fun and all that stuff. And he tells you he wants to have a threesome and you agree to threesome, okay? And then he tells you he's going to pick the woman. Are you okay with him doing that?
He can pick the woman if I can pick the man.
Okay. So you're saying, so basically, if he wants to have a threesome, if he gets to pick the woman, you also want to pick the man. But he's not going to agree with that, would he?
Yes, all men want to have a threesome. They all want to see another woman be with another woman. And to keep that away from my world, I just simply say, if you're going to let me pick a man and you perform oral sex on him and let him anally penetrate you, I'll do whatever you want me to do with a woman.
Okay, fair. All right, so let me ask you a personal question. So let's say you guys been going out for 4 months, correct? All right, and he comes up to you and say, baby, I want us to spice things up, right? I want to have a threesome, right? And then and then he tells you he's going to pick the girl. Would you be okay with that?
Yes, I would.
So you'd be okay with him picking the girl to have the threesome with?
Yes, because I feel like if he were to pick someone that, like, not someone we know, I'd be fine with it. Because at the same time, I would probably, like, enjoy it as well. So, and then that person will never see them again.
All right, so let's say you're in a relationship, right? And your partner comes up to you and say, baby, we have to spice things up in a relationship. And he tells you he want to have a threesome, right? And you agree to the threesome, and he tells you he's going to pick the girl. Would you be okay with that?
Pick the girl to do what?
Again, let's say you guys agree to have a threesome, right? And he tells you he's gonna pick the girl to have the threesome with. Are you okay with him picking up the girl?
I gotta pick the girl.
Why do you have to pick the girl? Why not him?
Because if he picks the girl, then I'm gonna think he been wanting the girl, and then I'm gonna feel like he wants more attention with her than with me, and it has to be with me. I want to pick the girl. I want to bring the girl. Plus, my girl's probably gonna be more, looking better than his girl anyway. So. Yes.
Okay, so let me ask. So if you're in a relationship, and your partner tells you that, hey baby, I want us to spice things up. I want us to explore. And he come up to you and say, baby, I want to have a threesome, right? And you agree to it. And he tells you he's gonna pick the woman. Are you okay with him picking the woman, or you want to pick the woman?
Well, I'm not sure if I'm gonna go for it in the first place.
I mean, I understand that, but I mean, let's pretend, let's assume that you agree to it, and and he tells you he's gonna pick the woman. Would you let him pick the woman, or you would rather pick the woman?
I think theoretically speaking, if that's the situation when a couple wants to do something like that, I'm not saying I'm gonna go for that under specific circumstances, but I think it should be both should make a choice in this case. If that's the case for people, I don't think anybody should have sort of privilege when it comes to something that both people like, and not just like to have a threesome in anything, like to go to vacation, pick out the restaurant, whatever it might be. I don't think somebody should be like super dominant and make all the decisions.
Listen, trust me. Listen, if my wife or my girlfriend come up to me and say, listen, Bobby, I want to have a threesome. Listen, I wouldn't want her to pick the guy. You get what I mean? First of all, I wouldn't even agree to it. Relationship TV. So I'm gonna ask you a few questions, but before we start, tell me your name and where you from.
So my name is Akina Woolley, and I'm from Philly. I'm West African, LIB baby.
Okay, that's what's up. So I'm gonna ask you a few questions. Okay. Are you currently in a relationship right now?
This question is really hard to answer. So he hasn't officially asked me to be his girlfriend.
Okay.
So technically speaking, I'm not in a relationship, but what I'm doing is relationship shit. So I guess it's safe to say that I'm in a relationship, but I have not been exclusively asked yet. So
So how long was your longest relationship?
couple months.
Well, I mean, what do you mean couple months? Like.
It was like several months, maybe like 6 months.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask you. So in a relationship, right?
Mhm.
What's more important, money or sex?
Woo! Those two things are equally important, but
I agree. But which one is more important?
money is more important.
Why do you think money is important?
No. Hold on, let me rephrase that. Actually, you know what? Sex is more important. You know why? Because someone like me is never gonna deal with a broke ass nigga. So money is never gonna be a problem for me. Cause he's gonna have his bag, I'm gonna have my bag. So you got your bag, I got my bag. That sex is gonna be top tier, elite, rich sex, like Future said.
Okay. So basically, sex is more important for you in a relationship than money, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So next question is so in a relationship, right? Who cheats more, men or women?
Who cheats more? Well, men are obviously out on the forefront. You see, it's evident that they cheat, but statistics have shown that women cheat, but smarter than men. But men cheat more. Like women will only cheat if men cheat. Like it's like a retaliation. It's like a reciprocation of energy. If you out there and you got a girl and you cheating, and the girl finds that out, like she peeped that, she gonna be like, oh, you on your bully? I'm gonna be on my bully too, and I'm gonna do what you're doing, but 10 times worse than what you're doing.
Right. So basically, men cheat more. Is that what you're saying?
What'd you say?
Are you saying men cheat more?
Men cheat more, and when women cheat, they cry to be on their hands and knees begging to come back. Trust me, I've had people beg and like try to get me back, stuff like that. But listen, like if you're gonna cheat, you're not gonna sit there and have a woman just sit there and just be like, oh, he loves me. No.
Okay. So let me ask you. So who's a better cheater, men or women?
Huh?
Who's a better cheater, men or women?
Women, for sure. Women are better cheaters.
Why do you say that?
Women are better cheaters. Men, when they cheat, it's like superficial cheating. Like they do the most obvious shit just to fuck. But women, when they cheat, it's more of like, kind of like a retaliation, but also too, there's like an emotional aspect with it too. Because women are just gonna cheat with just any like random person. They gotta have like some kind of connection to them. So like,
All right, so let me ask you a last question. So, if you're in a relationship, right, and your partner comes up to you and say, "Baby, you know what? I want to spice things up. Okay, I want to make this more interesting," and he tells you he wants to have a threesome, right? And you agree to the threesome. Hold on, and you agree to the threesome, right? And he tells you he's gonna pick the girl. Are you okay with that?
Hell no.
Why not?
I need to pick the girl. Because you're not about to pick somebody who's like below me or better looking than me. Like I gotta pick someone. Yeah, like someone on the same caliber as me. Like you can't like find someone that's gonna one up me or someone who's like a downgrade. Like it gotta be like a perfect blend.
Thank you very much.